Hello, Sean. This is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. We had reached out to you earlier today, and we promised this free custom video. So anyways, here it is. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just really wanted to provide some value to you and some tips and tricks that would really help maximize the amount of traffic you would be getting online, as well as your business that you would be receiving from that. And anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started. First of all, I would like to point out a couple of things that I liked about your guys' website. I like this click to call button. That definitely helps out with conversions, converting people over to clients, because when someone's already taking the time out of their day to call you, they are more likely to convert over as a client. So that's really good to have here. And also these pictures that kind of show some of the work you do. It really gives potential clients an inside look as to what their home could possibly look like. So that is really great to have as well. I noticed that there isn't a whole lot of content on here, and content is literally anything I can highlight, whether it be text or images. In this case, I would be talking about the text. And the reason why you want a lot of that is because you would you want to rank for a lot of different keywords. Keywords, for example, kitchen remodeling San Diego, that has a low competition number, yet a high search volume per month. Also, same with bathroom remodeling in San Diego. I looked up your services and I saw that there's a lot of remodeling keywords, or it just seemed like your services went under that. So that's what I decided to focus on. You can always correct me if I'm wrong if you wanted to focus on a different area. But bathroom remodeling in San Diego also has a low competition keyword with a high search volume. And all of these individual keywords have their own search volume per month. All of them add up to 1.4 thousand search volume for your field of work and area that you are in. So that's a lot of volume to be had that you're not getting, because when people search these keywords, because you don't have them within your content, they are not able to find you. And it's really important to put yourself in a position to be found. And to do that, you would need a website with a lot of content containing the keywords you want and need to be found for. I would even go as far as saving the images as those keywords and then re-uploading them to your website, because then they count as content towards your website. And also, it's just a really sneaky way to add in a keyword to your website without actually putting it in your text. So that is something to keep in mind. And the reason why it is so crucial for a website to have a lot of content with a lot of keywords is because when Google crawls your website, they not only see that you have that content, but you also have the keyword verbatim within it. And it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently, because Google feels like the more content and keywords that you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. And at the end of the day, their whole goal is that when someone is searching on their platform, that they find what they are looking for. So if somebody looked for kitchen remodeling San Diego, they're going to rank the people higher that they deem to be more of an expert in that field, aka has more content on their website than the ones who they deem not to be as much of an expert, or they don't have very much content on their website. So long story short, the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found, because Google wants whoever is searching on their platform to just find the information that they need. So with that, I'm going to conclude my first tip for you to get more of this content and keywords to your website, and move on to my second tip for you, and that would be to expand upon this Google business profile. That would really maximize the amount of traffic coming into your website and increase the business you'd be getting from that. And what I mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of ways in which they can convert over as a client. I'm going to go over in this next tab over, as it has the first couple of things that I'm going to talk about. I want you to see what they look like. It is not your field of work, and it is not the area that you are in. I just want you to see these. So you could get the local ads. The local ads, they capture the people who click on the very first thing that they see, and they're also Google guaranteed up to a certain dollar amount. So if something happens or goes wrong, they trust that Google will make it right monetarily. Also, when you hover your mouse over these local ads, the company's number drops down here. And as we were talking about with the click to call button before, if someone's already calling you, they're more likely to convert over as a client. So that's why these have such a high conversion rate. The Google ads just below them do not have as high of a conversion rate. However, because of their position on the page being under the local ads towards the top, they put you in a position to be seen by a lot of different people, and they are also a lot cheaper. I'm going to move over to this tab I was on before, as it contains everything else I was going to talk about. So the Google Map Pack is another way that people search. I am one of these people. The people who search this way, they want to see a company that is local and in the area. So with that said, the people here, they pull a good chunk of the traffic, like up to 40% of the traffic goes here. So if we take a look at a keyword search volume, let's just use kitchen remodeling because I like that one a lot. Has a low competition number. So we have a search volume of 250 per month. You're looking at 100 going straight to your competitors here. And there goes a good chunk of that traffic. The rest of the 60% of the traffic kind of trickled down throughout the rest of Google down here. Now, that's where ranking organically comes in. That's a great way to pull traffic to your website. The concept is pretty simple. The higher you're ranking in Google, the more traffic you're going to pull to your website. So these people up here are doing way better than down here. And people rarely go to that second page of Google. Only a small select few do. And so, basically, it's important to keep in mind that when it comes to ranking organically, that you're ranking high enough to be on that first page to get that traffic. So that leads into my third and final tip for you, and it does have to do with ranking organically. In order to do that, you do need to build up the strength of your website. And we're going to get a little technical here, so bear with me for just a bit. I have you plugged into my tool called Ahrefs. It shows me where you're at in your online presence. So in order to build up the strength of your website, you would need to add backlinks and referring domains. So let's take a look at some backlinks. So backlinks, not all of them are created equal. Some you have good quality backlinks and bad quality backlinks. Here is one of your bad quality ones, your poor quality ones. It is at a 0, and they're not doing anything for you. I would replace that 0 there with a good quality backlink. And you only have 4 backlinks, so I would definitely add a lot higher quality ones. You can get some that are in the 20s, 30s range. That would actually help you rank better. So referring domains, the best way to describe what that is, for example, if you provided some services for somebody and they decided to blog about what you did for them, and they have a link back to your website, that would count as a referring domain. So you only have 2 referring domains. I'm going to take a look at them. Referring domains, they can pack a lot of power, some more than others. So you have like one with a 0 and one at a 14. The higher the number, the more power it has, and the more trusted by Google they are. So you would want to replace those referring domains, those 0s, with higher power ones that are trusted more by Google. And you could also just add a whole bunch more, especially since these are the only ones that you have. It would definitely help you rank better and get more traffic to your website. But the more power you have, the higher these numbers are going to be. You want as high of a number as possible with these, and at a 1-to-1 ratio with UR and DR. Generally speaking, we want to see contractors in the 20s, 30s, 40s range. It looks like you are not there. You don't have any data to show for UR, and there's a 0 DR. You have one organic keyword that you are ranking for, and you're not getting any traffic to your website. So, with that said, we're going to take a look at one of your competitors. So, this is their website. They are edisonhomeimprovement.com. Let's take a look. I found them right here in the middle of this map pack here. I knew that they were going to be getting a great deal amount of traffic here, so that's why I used them as the competitors. This is their website, but what I really wanted you to see was where they are at. So here they are. They have one. For UR, they're at 18-29 for DR, not at a 1-to-1 ratio. 20s range for DR, not for UR. So they have 1.21 thousand backlinks. I can guarantee that not all of those are high quality. You can even take a look here because I have them pulled up here. But also, you could definitely, because it looks like their highest ones are backlinks are in the 20s range quality wise, but they also have some zeros here. So definitely you could get more backlinks that are higher quality and replace the 0 that you have and just add some that are kind of higher up there quality wise. And you could beat them out easily. As for referring domains, they have 421. If we take a look at their referring domains here, they have a lot of zeros, ones with no power at all that aren't doing anything for them. So if you add just the same amount of referring domains that aren't zeros, you could easily beat them out. They only have a few that have a lot of power here, like 71, and then there's 41. It's like a bunch of zeros and then a random high number. You could easily beat them out referring domain wise, and you would rank higher than them at that point. They do rank for 748 organic keywords. Now, I didn't go over the keywords that you had. Let's see what you're ranking for. You're only ranking for your name. I would like to point out that whereas you're going to rank for your name automatically, you want to rank, as we were talking about, this is where content and keywords do come in. You want to have a lot of those service keywords because when people are searching, they're not looking for your company name. They're looking for those service keywords. So if we take a look at your competitors' organic keywords, they have a lot of those service keywords. They have kitchen remodeling, San Diego, bathroom remodeling, remodel San Diego. They are targeted towards their field of service and area that they are in. That is something to keep in mind when you're trying to rank for keywords. You want these service keywords so that you don't get irrelevant traffic. So with that said, there's a lot of things that you can do to bump yourself up in Google without that content and without those keywords and without the referring domains and backlinks. You're really limiting yourself as to how much traffic you're getting to your website and the amount of business you're getting from it. So those would be my areas of focus for you. I would definitely suggest getting more of these and adding that content and keywords so that way you get some relevant traffic to your website. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can always reach out to my husband or I. We would love to get in touch with you in whatever time works best for you and help you out in any way that we can. And so with that, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless.